All right. I'm gonna ask our clerk if he would do roll call.
Town of Vidalia, Board of Alderman roll call for a regular meeting of the Mayor and Board of Aldermen dated July 9th, 2019. Alderman Betts,
Present.
Alderwoman Dorey,
Present.
Alderman Gardner,
Here.
Alderman McCoy,
Present.
Alderman Probst.
Here.
Mayor, let the record show a quorum of the board is present.
Okay. In front of you have the minutes from our previous meetings. Is there any question on our minutes? There's no questions.
I
we'll-
have one.
Okay.
On here, on the one dated Thursday, May 30th, 2019, shows in here that the additional 500,000 put in the capital outlay was made by motion of Alderman McCoy. Was that not mine?
You made the recommendation best to my recollection.
That was the only one I had question about.
Okay.
But if
No.
council's records reflect that it was Alderman McCoy, I can see that. That was the only question that I
We
had.
know that was a recommendation. Well, I don't know. I can't remember who actually made the motion.
Alderwoman Dorey did, make the recommendation to add an additional 500,000 to.
Alderman Dorey, I apologize. Sometimes the motions and things get
It gets a little hectic up here,
more
right?
quickly than my ears can pick up.
That's all right.
Okay.
I was thinking about it though, Council.
You should have told me earlier.
All right. Do we hear,
We're gonna make that change.
with those corrections, we'll
Thank you.
have a motion to approve the minutes.
I make that motion.
Motion made by Alderman Gardner here, second.
Second.
Second by Alderman Dorey. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Both minutes,
Yes.
Yes.
so said.
Corrections to the one.
As a point, we found that the second set of minutes had a mistake in the, what was it?
During the discussion of the
It's
first.
highlighted on the copies that you have at the table. The second page, there was a typo,
Agenda item number 6,
so that highlighted part is corrected.
and we corrected it there. So. It was the name and position of the salary officer.
Okay. Any other questions? All right, item number 1 on our agenda is review of the financial statements for May of 2019, and our CPA, Ms. Deborah Moak.
The financials for tonight's meeting have been distributed to the aldermen and to the department heads. They include the balance sheet as of May 31st, 2019, the statement of revenues, expenditures, and changes in fund balances for the 11 months ended May 31st, a budget to actual comparison by fund, and a detailed budget to actual comparison by department. The balance sheet is a statement of assets, liabilities, fund balance at a particular point in time. The combined balance sheet of all the funds indicates that the cash is at $6.1 million, investments are at $3.8 million, total assets are $33.9 million, total liabilities are at $6 million, and the fund balance is at $27.9 million. The statement of revenues, expenses, and changes in fund balance for the 11 months ending May 31st is a statement of total revenues, expenses, capital outlay, and other financing sources and uses over a period of time. The statement indicates that the combined revenues are at $38.7 million, the total expenditures are at $33.7 million, and the change in net position is $4.9 million. The combined budget and actual comparison for the 11 months indicates an increase in the change in net position of over $1 million, and this is primarily due to the delayed construction at the port and the capital outlay expenditures not happen as originally planned in the budget. The amended budget indicates a net position of 3.8, and we're currently at 4.9. So we're doing, well, without those capital outlay expenditures and the port expenditures, we're, probably a little better than we had budgeted.
Okay, any questions? All right, thank you, Deborah. Item number 2 is occupational license applications. The first one we have is Ms. Casey Crouch. Is she here tonight? Not here? Okay. She has Bella Rouge Boutique on Cadet Street. This is a residential business, no sign out. Is there any questions on it? Do I hear a motion we accept?
I make the motion.
Motion made by Alderman Dory, do I hear a second?
Second.
Second made by Alderman Probst, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Now we have a change of ownership. This is the Budget Inn, what used to be the Shamrock Inn there where the restaurant is. I'm Cy Myra LLC, doing business as Budget Inn. And so is there any questions on this?
I make the motion to approve.
Motion made by Alderman Dory, to hear a second?
Second.
Second made by Alderman Probst, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Item number 4 on our agenda, no outdoor sign application, so we go by 3. Number 4 is introduction of an ordinance adopting and enacting the policies and procedures manual for the town of Vidalia. This was previously introduced in August of 2018, and we went through some revisions on it. You'll have it out there to be available for review until our next month's, next council meeting. So, we're introducing that tonight. Okay. Item number 5 on our agenda, board appointment of the mayor pro temp to serve through June 30th, 2020. And I'm gonna leave that open to the council to make recommendations.
I recommend that we name Robert Gardner as the mayor pro tem.
Okay, motion made for Alderman Gardner. Is there a second?
Second.
Second made by Alderman Probst. Any other nominations? Okay, all right. Okay, so Alderman Gardner, everybody in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Okay, item number 5 is the board approval to appoint, I'm recommending the 7th Judicial District Attorney's Office as city court prosecutor for the town of Vidalia.
I make the motion we table agenda item number 6 until such time as additional information can be obtained.
Second.
Motion made, second. Any discussion? Okay. All in favor of tabling this, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Yes.
You opposed to tabling?
Yes.
Okay. Item number 7 is board adoption of a resolution to enter into an intergovernmental agreement and transfer of property with the Vidalia Port Commission and to authorize Mayor Buzzcraft to sign all documents necessary to implement the terms of said agreement.
I so
make that-
move.
Pardon?
Sorry, go
I
ahead.
make that motion.
Motion made by Alderman Gardner, here a second.
Second.
Second by Alderman Dory, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Number 8 is board approval of new hire for Vidalia Police Department, Marvin Warner, full-time patrol officer. Any questions?
I think it's a correction. I think he's replacing an employee who left. So instead of it being technically a new hire, somebody being brought in, he's actually replacing somebody.
That's true, Robert.
that,
He's replacing Mr.
Johnny
Loomis.
Yes.
He's replacing Mr. Loomis. He's not on the insurance. He doesn't have health insurance with us. He's got it on his wife's insurance, so that's a positive on that. So,
I make that motion.
Motion made by Alderman Gardner, do I hear a
Second.
second? Second by Alderman Probst, all in favor say aye.
aye.
Okay, number 9, discussion of planned upgrades to the town sewer system. Let me set the table on this. As y'all know, we've been in a over 200-day flood stage with our town on the banks of the Mississippi River. Mark's going to elaborate a little bit. One of the problems that we're running into is through seepage water, infiltrating through people's, what have cleanouts at their homes, manholes. Water has infiltrated our sewer system. We're processing river water and seepage water through our wastewater system. And one of the things that's causing problems is the fluid line from our lift station on Azalea Street to our sewer, our wastewater ponds is not sufficient to handle the amount of volume that we're putting into them at this time. The system is set up to process 1.5 million gallons of wastewater. Okay, right now we're processing out of the lagoon 2.2 million gallons. We have sufficient capacity in our ponds. The problem is the lines taking it from our lift station to the pond and also from the pond to the affluent to the Mississippi River. So what we want to do is discuss with the people, this is something that we need to address sooner than later, and we're going to start working on. We just want to make people aware of it. By doing this, we're going to also be setting up a generator on our Azalea Street lift station, because if the power goes out, it is so much volume going through there, it honestly has gone in a couple of our residents' yard right there coming from the town. And that's not acceptable. And we want to make sure that we have a generator in place. If power goes out, that pump kicks back on. But one of the things we're going to be looking at in the future, and real quickly, and getting engineering and studies done, is expanding that line from, and also adding a pump station, lift station there to help handle that flow, because we're going to be experiencing this every year from the Mississippi River. I don't think this is an anomaly. I think that we're going to see this, a possibility of this high water and wastewater causing this problem each year, for years to come. We've not experienced anything like this, and so we want to make sure that we take care of everything that we need for our town in that regard. And if anybody has any questions, we'll be glad to, Mark, I'll be glad to, yes, ma'am.
When you're taking in more water from the Mississippi River, filtration, so it's called, does that hinder processing, treatment of the waste?
No, we're able to treat all of it. It's just that we don't have the pumping capacity to move it from sewer lagoon to the river. It's backing up. So we're meeting all, we're not out of compliance at all. It's just not the pump. Treatment because of the river, but
In your LDES permit, you are allowed to receive 1.5 million gallons per day per design capacity. How does this affect your LDES permit with LDEP?
well, it's not in the permit. That's just the design flow of the system. The engineer designed it for 1.5. But as long as we can treat it, then you don't really have much to say. It's fine with it. As long as we meet the permit.
Sorry, Mark. Will we need to increase our design capacity if this is an every year type situation? Is that something the city is looking into doing?
I think we need to double it. If the river's gonna come up every year, we need to go
How much would that cost?
Yeah,
A lot.
probably a couple of $1 million,
And there are grants available for that?
hopefully.
Well, I'm gonna let, and it's something that Heather worked real hard on, and this is something we hadn't put out there on the news yet, but I'm gonna let her tell you what we've been approved for through the state. Heather, if you would, let them know about our utility upgrades that we've been approved for through the state.
So, this session, we worked with the state legislature, through Representative Anders and Senator Reisner and Thompson to, secure ultimately $10 million for utility upgrades for the township utility system. In the application, we included everything, essentially. We included gas line upgrades, we included water upgrades, sewer upgrades, broadband upgrades, electricity upgrades, knowing that with the town's growth, and with the river, and the potential impacts that it's gonna have when it goes down, that we would need some funding to, make those improvements. We've had the application in through the state for a couple of years, but knowing where we are right now with the two new industries that have been announced, and of course the High River year after year after year, we really pushed hard this year to try to get that funding approved. We were able to get $5 million in priority two, which, is the highest priority you can get with capital outlay in your first year of funding. And then we have $5 million in priority five. So priority two funding can be moved up to cash this year. So we've got to make plans for which projects we're going to make a priority, for that funding. And then as we spend that money, we'll have $5 million in priority five that can be moved up to priority one for, to spend for these projects as well. So, we're sitting in a pretty good position, as far as these improvements go, as far as funding goes for these improvements. We know that it's not going to give us everything that we need, but it will get us out of the line, that's for sure.
Thank you.
If you see your legislator, please thank them.
that is good news. So, we do have a lot of work to do, and I think that's one of the things I think we should focus on now that we've gotten our budget, in a good posture. I'm excited about our future. We gotta start working on the infrastructure issues. We do have how old is our system, Mark, our sewer system?
Well, the main part was put in 1966.
1966. So we certainly want to make sure that, as a municipality, we provide the things that we should. We provide all these services, and I think that's our first priority, is to make sure that we continue providing these good services to our people, whether it's sanitation, sewer, water, electricity, gas, and all these delivery things that we do. We want to make sure we give and continue to do the best, and we do have the best employees that deliver it and work there to do that, so I'm excited about that. And I can just tell you, we're going to work on also met today, I think, Mr. Dunbar here with the police jury and Alderman Gardner, and also a couple of the police jury members. We met down at the slough, and we're going to bring back a proposal that was done years ago about putting a pumping station there on the north end of town to take care of that slough area. We're going to address a lot of those issues and start trying to move forward and get those things taken care of, so we can move forward into the future. So, any other questions on the sewer? Mark, is there any comments you'd like to make other than?
Well, if the river would go down, we wouldn't have any problem.
Now, one of the things that this will also is when you have high river and you have rain, there are people, and especially in District 1, whose wastewater flow is slow.
Yes.
That's putting it mildly.
It is, but
So this would alleviate their problem, we feel like. It would also be able to keep all this pumped down and processed and into the main river. So anyway, this is positive stuff we can work on now, and I'm excited to do that, and I'm sure everybody else is too. So anything, okay? That completes our agenda. Is there any other questions?
I got something else.
Okay.
Pet ordinance. Have we come up with we've had a committee in place since December. I asked y'all to rewrite the ordinance. We have
Okay.
no function on that so far. We need
Okay.
to get that done.
Okay.
And,
Got it.
and where are we sitting with that?
Okay, that's not on the agenda item, but I will say this, Alderman Probst, that it has been finalized to be given final approval, final looking over from our attorney, our counsel, and once he signs off on it, it will be presented to y'all.
All right, trash pickup. Lee's here.
Uh-huh.
Did you say we have our new truck in place? I'm having calls constantly about people's trash not being picked up. It's all over town. Like hook truck. I know we got a problem with the old one. Have we got the new one in place? You said we got it in, correct? Okay, what about the new hook truck?
You talking about the knuckle boom?
Knuckle boom truck.
Okay, can I address that? Alderman Probst, we can discuss that, but I'll go ahead and answer your question. We had one of the largest storms that had a lot.
I know all that.
Okay, well then.
But people are calling me constantly. We worked the garbage men overtime on Friday, but we didn't work the knuckle boom guys on Friday.
Okay,
They want to know why we didn't do that. We got trash everywhere.
you let me finish?
Go
I'll
ahead.
finish, I'll finish.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me finish my.
I'm
speech.
waiting on you.
Okay, all right. They were off Thursday and Friday as well, and we had one of the largest storms with trees down, and also some of the largest debris we picked up in a long time. And yes, we had them working extra even to pick up and try to catch up with what we have.
But is it
And we
true?
did-
Go ahead, finish, and I want to make my
Okay,
comment.
all right. And anyway, so we were running behind, and we are catching up. The other truck is back on. It was down, had a hose blown on it, but we've done all that. But this is things that we can discuss. I'll be glad, me and Lee will be glad to meet with you. If you got these people, if you'll give us your name, this ain't the place out here for that, okay?
I think it's a place of city business, It's city business. And the thing is, I want to know, how long have those trucks been down, Lee? We've had trucks down constantly, and it's the reason one was we didn't pay our bill at Waters, right?
Alderman Probst,
Jay?
you are out of order. You are
Okay,
out of
I'm
order.
out of order
see,
because I'm making facts.
No, because you don't have the facts. You don't have the facts.
Okay, go ahead.
The facts are, Waters, we never got a bill from Waters for that April statement you're talking about. We didn't get one, but you're out telling the public that we're
I
not
didn't tell the
paying our bill.
public anything.
Yes,
Now I
you
am.
have. No.
But I am,
What you doing
because
now?
I talked to Jay.
No, see, you don't have the facts. You won't come in and get the facts. I'm telling you what the facts are.
I've talked to Jay.
Did he tell you we didn't get the invoice?
He told me there was bills out, and I've also,
Did he tell you
again,
we
I'm not
didn't
gonna
get the
discuss it
invoice?
anymore. I just wanted to make a point, and I made my point. That's
Okay, you
it.
made your
I'm
point.
done.
So come into the office anytime and get your. Motion made by Alderman.
Second.
Go ahead.
We adjourn. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Alderman Gardner, all in favor?
Second.
All right.
Huh?